Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mufsin here at All Ages of Geek. We are here at GDC. We're having a chat here with Patrick Owens, the creative director here with Buffalo and their new game, Fresh Tracks.
Once upon a rhyme, as we say in Norwyn, the story song of a champion was about to begin.
Well, another body for the grave.
This was not the end of Sky's journey, only a new beginning.
Oh, I can't believe they chose us!
We're going to have so much fun!
Time to face the spotlight!
Afraid to press on?
How's your GDC going so far?
Yeah, it's going great so far. Yeah.
Before we jump into the game, talk a bit about Buffalo, if you can.
Yeah. So Buffalo is we're about 20 people. We're based out of Vancouver, BC for the most part. So go Canada. And we are working on a few different projects that we've gotten funding for. The big one that we're showing off today is called Fresh Tracks, which is a music-based adventure game on skis. So you ski to the beat, essentially, is kind of what happens.
Yeah, why don't you just talk a bit about Fresh Tracks? What's the game all about?
So Fresh Tracks is a music-based adventure game where you ski to the music. What's kind of interesting about it is it's a combination of different genres. So it's got a music game element like what you might see in Pistol Whip, which helps you get into a nice flow state. But it also combines that with the replayability and the narrative of a roguelike like Hades as well. And then it's got that kind of non-stop dopamine rush that you would experience in an endless runner like Subway Surfer as well. And it kind of combines it all into this very immersive flow state experience that kind of just gets you really involved in the music. What's unique about it is most rhythm games are what I like to call jukebox games, where you basically go to a menu and you choose one song at a time, right? Like in Guitar Hero. But in Fresh Tracks, it's more like a journey that you go on. And you're actually going deeper and deeper into the woods, and you start to experience weirder and weirder stuff and cooler music. So we've got a 19-song track list with 9 additional boss songs. So we have a lot of music in this game. Each of the songs have custom sound effects too. So every time you hit something or get damaged or collect a coin or whatever, you have sound effects that actually goes with that song as well. So if you've ever played Tetris Effect, that's like another game that does something like that. But we also have a really amazing story with some really amazing voice actors who I can't talk about yet, but we're excited to reveal in the future. Yeah.
How did you guys come up with the concept for this game? Like putting like so many different genres. You got the roguelike features. You got the musical genre also. Like, how did you guys come up with that idea?
Yeah, there's so many different parts to it. This is kind of an idea that was just kind of developing in the back of my head for a couple of years. But basically, I like to spend a lot of time out in nature, out in the woods, skiing, snowboarding, whatever. And there's just like a natural rhythm to skiing where you're kind of actually going from side to side. And it's almost musical. Like when I listen to music in my head, it kind of turns into like a rhythm game itself. And we started to explore like how could you take that concept, which works really well. Like not too many people have actually combined endless runners and music games yet, but it's actually a great way to elevate, endless runners, which are kind of, not everybody's favorite genre, I'd say, into something that's a lot more special. Another big inspiration was this song from the Gorillaz, which I don't even remember the name of the song, but it was a song that told a story throughout, and it had a narrator Dennis Hopper of Blue Velvet fame, and he, in between the song itself, like during the intro or the outro or kind of the build-ups in between, he would tell this story, and it just was like such a cool way to like hear this folk tale that got developed. And we do something similar, just on a much grander scale. You know, it's going to be like 8 hours before you hear, you know, play through the entire game.
So if you can like share like one piece of advice to like any game devs out there looking to, you know, start out, like what would you, what kind of advice would you offer them?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the big problem with new game devs always is scope. They always kind of want to go much bigger than they actually can. And that doesn't mean you can't go big on certain things. Like this game has a crazy amount of music. Like when I approach people at the beginning, they're like, that's too much, like you've got to cut it down. But we dedicated ourselves to that. We're like, you know, we're going to put more effort into that one thing, and we're going to make the music as good as possible. So, you know, just, you know, don't be afraid to dream big, but also dream really realistically on what you can actually achieve.
Great words to go by. So we give this question to a lot of creators. If you can describe your game in a few words, what would they be?
If I could describe this game in a few words, a non-stop musical adventure.
Yeah, that perfectly sums it up. All right, so how can people find out more about what Buffalo is going to be doing, and find more about when they can try our Fresh Tracks?
So the best way to find out about Buffalo is to go to our website, buffalobuffalo.ca.
And where can they find out more about Fresh Tracks? Also on the website?
So Fresh Tracks is on our website. It's also on Steam. It's going to be released on PlayStation and Xbox, and we'll have more exciting news about it later as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Hope you guys get a chance to check out all the projects that Buffalo are up to, and all the stuff that we're going to be covering at GDC. So we'll see you guys at the next video.